Namaskar, dear listeners. Welcome to the 71st episode and 12th Wealth Management podcast of Gyani Sharmaji Academy. I'm your host and Dost Prabhu, and today we have the privilege of drawing inspiration from none other than Mr. Mukesh Ambani, Chairman and Managing Director of Reliance Industries.
Thank you, Prabhu. It's a pleasure to be here and share thoughts on India's remarkable journey. There's a lot happening in the Indian economy, and I'm eager to discuss what lies ahead.
It's truly an honor, Mr. Ambani. With your experience leading one of India's largest companies, your perspective really sets the tone for this conversation. Let's dive straight into India's economic landscape and how it's evolving. Mr. Ambani, you've often spoken about the Indian economy's solid foundations. Can you paint that picture for our listeners? How do you view India's current growth story?
What strikes me is how the Indian economy now feels like a mature tree, finally bearing fruit. This didn't happen overnight. It's the result of stable policy, visionary planning with Viksit Bharat 2047, and huge investments in infrastructure and digital capability.
That image really resonates, a tree nurtured over years now giving back. The idea that we're entering a multi-decade phase of growth is exciting, especially for younger generations watching India change so quickly.
Absolutely, Prabhu. The roots like digital infrastructure and strong governance are deep. Now, it's about extending those branches, making sure opportunity reaches every Indian, urban, and rural.
That point about opportunity actually brings me to a big cultural question, Mr. Ambani. India has always been a nation of savers, clinging to gold or bank deposits. How do we help people move toward becoming investors and wealth creators?
A great question. Old habits run deep. Many families still see gold as security. But if we want to truly share in India's growth, we must help people understand the power of compounding through capital markets. When citizens invest, they participate directly in the country's progress.
It's about shifting mindsets, isn't it? Not just stashing money away, but making it work for you and for the broader economy. That sense of participation rather than mere speculation feels especially important in today's India.
Exactly. When people invest for the long term, they become stakeholders in India's story. And with clear information and safeguards, more families can confidently make that transition.
Speaking of transitions, technology is reshaping everything. Mr. Ambani, could you share how artificial intelligence fits into India's growth vision?
Glad you brought that up, Prabhu. AI is a game changer for India. Picture this: quality education reaching 200 million children, affordable healthcare available to over 1 billion people, streamlined tax systems, smarter governance. The possibilities are vast.
When you lay it out like that, it's clear we're not just talking about incremental progress, but a leap forward. India's speed at adopting tech often surprises even global experts.
That's the beauty of India's youthful energy. We leapfrog old hurdles. If we harness AI wisely, it can help us solve age-old challenges while protecting and empowering every citizen.
That actually leads me to a more personal question, Mr. Ambani. For listeners wondering how they fit into this big national story, what's your message for them?
My biggest hope is that every Indian believes in this moment. Invest in India, not just with your money, but your ideas and hopes. Think beyond your own lifetime. When you take a long-term view, you become part of a generational transformation.
That's inspiring to hear. You're saying it's not just about personal growth, but contributing to India's future as a whole. It's a call to action for everyone listening, no matter their background or age. Before we say goodbye, I want to sincerely thank you, Mr. Ambani, for sharing your vision and optimism. It's been eye-opening, and I know our listeners will walk away with a renewed sense of purpose.
Thank you, Prabhu. These conversations matter when we share ideas. We build confidence in each other and the country. I'm optimistic about what's next for India and for every Indian.
On that uplifting note, dear listeners, remember, India isn't just growing. India is transforming. This is your host and Dost Prabhu, signing off for Gyani Sharmaji Academy. Stay informed, stay invested, and